Ladies and gentlemen, At Home with the Theatre present The Magic of the Musicals, starring Sean and Stefan.
We got sunlight on the sand, we got moonlight on the sea, we got mangoes and bananas you can pick right off the tree. We got volleyball and ping pong and a lot of dandy games. What ain't we got? We ain't got dames.
We started in 2002. We've done about 4,500 shows in dementia care settings since then. We fell into it by chance. I started my performance life as a classical singer. I trained in opera.
There is nothing like a dame.
And then I wrote a play about Robert Burns, and Stefan became the Burns, and then we put a 1-hour show together.
Like a dame.
We know now what the favourite songs are of all the different participants, and so we're going to try and encourage a bit of participation of the favourite tunes.
Country roads, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads.
This project came about because proposals were being sought from the university for projects that involved people living with dementia. And so the proposal was to look at how participatory performance can benefit people living with dementia.
We see a lot of work that's going on in care homes, this kind of entertainment work, but actually what it really lacked was a true kind of interaction with the residents. So we wanted to bring about more agency and more autonomy for the residents. And this is why we've framed it as workshop rather than performance.
Eunice, yee-haw!
People with dementia, they're very often forgotten, they're very often made invisible. And you become an old friend to them. There's one tool that we use, and that's the handshake. We will systematically go around every single resident, shake their hand, make contact. It's kind of twisting things round to make the audience become the participants in the show.
If I was the only girl in the world and you were the only boy.
Not just playing to a big audience, but playing to one person and making them feel confident that they are part of what's going on and not just sitting at the back of an audience. And it is vitally important.
Thank you.
Just listen through it first, Lorraine. Don't worry about singing. No, take your time. Follow every byway. The workshops themselves need to be a safe place, and there has to be warmth and there has to be support, and the support comes from ourselves but also from each other. There is peer support. Now, peer support is known to be one of the indicators of relative well-being among people with dementia. Follow every rainbow.
Let's hear it for Lorraine. Thank you very much indeed.
You just see them blossoming. They just progress throughout the workshop. I think it gives them a self-worth, that they feel good, that they're able to do it.
Most of all, you're my best friend.
Thank you, Margaret. As the sessions have progressed, People who knew a song in the first workshop now know almost all of that song. It's come back.
I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime.
Over the weeks that we've been doing this, we have seen remarkable changes. For example, the lady with the pinkish red hat. When we started doing these workshops, she wasn't vocal at all. And I was stunned when last week she sang an entire line of a song.
Music is a great thing for people with dementia. No matter how ill you are, music lifts you.
I'm hoping that we'll have our star performer for Big Spender in the workshop today, giving a performance that would actually rival Dame Shirley Bassey's.
It was by chance, just by chance. I heard the music, and where's music, and my feet go chapping. I can't help that. That was it. I'd pop my collar for anyone I'd see. Hey, Big Spender! Spend a little time with me. And I just sang it. Well, I knew it. I can't know the song. So I just sang it, and that was it. That was it. What? That was fun. I'll never live it down that hill. I'll never live it down.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. We're just getting by. It's all taken and no giving.
I love this kind of work, so I started variety kind of shows with people in care homes in 2018, like kind of up and down the UK, and the reaction you get from people is just, it's so special and so worthwhile.
On top of all smoky.
Some people maybe aren't able to have a conversation with you, but they can sing a song.
Music is like a key, and it just unlocks memories for people.
This is something that I have been thinking about for a long time in terms of the positive impact of performance, really to get people into a sense of state where memories allow them to reconnect with who they are.
Stars down from the sky. Every time you walk by.
My dad died when I was 10, and he was a great singer, and I can remember that. And then he'd say, "Come on over and sit beside me and we can sing together." I think it just cheers you up.
Most people do recognise that music has a particular power for everybody, but particularly with people who have dementia, even with people whose symptoms of dementia are relatively severe and cognitive function is affected by that. There is still an appreciation of music. Music can still reach people, and so that can trigger memories as well.
I love it. Absolutely love it. I wish I was a singer, especially the dance music. It was the big band towns, that's what it was.
Joe Lewis was one. Was it Joe Lewis?
That was right.
Glenn Miller.
It was really smashing. I loved it.
Just looking around, even seeing those residents who might not be as physically active or vocally active in participating in the songs, but you can see they're looking around, they're taking it all in, they're enjoying the moment.
So you could see a tapping here and there. You could see a lot of hands movement that will sort of tell the story of the music with the hands. You could see a little bit of tapping on the chair. You could see people nodding and listening. And sometimes you could actually see the stillness. And I think those were really quite powerful moments too, because even if not much is happening on the outside, there will be a lot that is happening on the inside. And sometimes that sort of little joy within the eyes, that's what really is quite powerful.
Good afternoon, Chinese!
This project is about how we can bring together lots of different elements of performance. And so naturally that encompasses singing, a little bit of comedy, a broad spectrum of different things.
When the moon hits your eye like a big mutton pie, that's amore. When your heart skips a beat, cosy stepped on your feet, that's amore.
You can't have a Shannon Steffens show without Senga.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and it's no your blood pressure.
The drag act started about 20 years ago or something like that, and it's just snowballed. I make all the costumes. The costumes just got bigger and bigger.
You were feeling a little bit chilly earlier. I'm thinking you could maybe ask Auntie Senga if you could borrow her.
Do you mind?
I don't know what it is about Senga, but they absolutely adore her.
Thank you, Tiners!
People with dementia have lived lives, and they take their comedy and their music with them. And all you're doing is you're tapping into that youth or that life.
Have you ever been?
Also beautiful moments emerged around the family connection. So it will be very important for families, knowing that their family members have those moments when they actually feel full and fulfilled and happy.
I asked her a question a little while ago. I asked her how she was feeling after she'd been singing. I said, how did it make you feel? She said, young.
Cowboy, good ride. When they cross that...
When this has all taken place, these people come alive and you see them what they used to be, I think.
As a family member or even as a carer, you might feel that person is slipping away, but anything that's going to bring a bit of that person back that they might feel like they've lost is just really, really important.
I know when I'm doing something, you like to do it well. Yeah.
I think I've learned about specific residents, maybe about their abilities.
Those interactions and what they gain through those interactions really help to do them their job well, because they can just get to know participants a little bit more. They can have point of conversation. They know what they like. So those moments also spell beyond the individual impact.
Well, I think if you see your residents happy and contented, it's good for everyone.
Today was very good. I thought it was excellent today.
It's just so much happiness. It's the whole room. You can feel the atmosphere building and building, and the looks on their faces. It's impossible not to feel this joy inside. It's lovely.
I thought at lunchtime I'll never sing it again, but by Jove I did.
This afternoon has been absolutely wonderful. It's better and better and better. And thank you all for listening to me and taking me in, because I've never done this in my life before.
The participants have really grown in terms of their confidence with interacting. And I'm starting to see a sort of pattern over the last few weeks whereby they become much more engaged, much more immediately. And so there's a sense of them taking ownership there and understanding that, okay, this is what we're going to do, this is what we've done before, and building on that.
You can tell my arms, get back into the farm.
I never knew the things I could do and I can do now. I'd never have known if I come in here. I'd have died never knowing anything I could do. And the things I've learned in here is unbelievable. I can tell you, it's a place learning.
The impact on a person's self-esteem It's just wonderful.
Let's hear ya! Don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart. I just don't think it understands. And if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, it might blow up and kill this man. Science, here we go. Blind dance, can we do a swash to this? Can we do a swash to this? Yeah, we can. Thank you, Kilmarnock.